Hello, and welcome to this PanelPilotACE tutorial using the Thermistor hardware element. For this tutorial, we are going to build a fan speed controller with a temperature feedback loop with a focus on the thermistor input element, logic, and math builders. To begin this tutorial, we are first going to create the visual elements. First, we are going to change the background to a black. Select black and hit OK. Next, we are going to add a text box. Name this text box Reading. Make the width 194 and the height 140. Center it on the screen. Change the text to 60 and then change the color to white. Select OK. Center it and then change the font size to 80. Next, add a rectangle to the screen. Change the width to 225 and the height by 150. Right-click and center this also on the screen. Change the color to a black. And change the width of the border to 6 and the color to orange. Send it to the back. Next, add another rectangle to the screen. Make the position 20 by 65 and the width 140 by 60. Make the color a black with a border of 6 again and the color of the border orange. Next, add a text box. Make the position 24 by 70 and the size of the width 126 by 44. Make the text off and center it and make the color white. Name this Fan Speed Adjust Text. Add another text box. Make the position 59 by 25 and the width 67 by 31. Make the text Fan. Center it. Make the color white. Add another text box. Make the position 27 by 175 and the width 152 by 23. Make the text Set Point. Center it, make the color white, and add another text box. Make this position 41 by 205 with the width of 79 by 35. Make this text 88, center it, make it white again, and name this Set Point Text. Add another text box. Make the position 123 by 224 and the width 29 by 23. Make this text degree Fahrenheit, again center it and make it white. Add a rectangle. Make the position 20 by 250 and the width 63 by 40. Add another text box and make the position 20 by 250 and the width also 63 by 40. Make this text a minus. Center it. Name this Decrease Set Point Image. Add another rectangle to the project. Make the position 93 by 250 and the width 63 by 40. Add another text box and make the position 93 by 250 and the width of 63 by 40. Make the text a plus sign. Center it and name this Increase Set Point Image. Next, add a fan to the project. Name this Fan Image and make the position 201 by 40 and the width 100 by 100. Make this invisible for now. All the visual elements are complete. Next, we are going to add the project variables we are going to use. Add a number variable and name it alarm set point. Make the variable value 75. Add another number variable. Name this last set point value. Make the variable 75 again. Now add a log variable. Name this logged temp. Make the maximum data points 100 and the interval 3000. Next, we're going to move on to the hardware elements. To do so, add a PWM output to the project. Make the initial value 255. Add a thermistor input. Make sure the channel is 2 and the output units is in Fahrenheit. Now the hardware elements are complete. Next, we're going to move on to the function elements. To do so, add an action set rule. Name this Thermistor action. Add an expression. Make this variable reading with a property of text and make that value Thermistor input with a property of value. Next, add a logic builder. Name this isTemp in range. Add a logical action. Make the first expression have 3 values. The first value is going to be thermistor input with a property of value. And then it is going to be less than or equal to negative 200. Select OK. This next one is going to have 7 values this time. Make the first thermistor input dot value is going to be greater than, make this 194. Next, make the next one V, and then again do thermistor input dot value, and this is going to be less than negative 14. Next, add an action set rule. Name this action set alarm high. Add a value. The first variable is going to be fan image dot visible with a value of true. Add another expression. Make the first element PWM output dot value with a value of 255. Add another action set rule. Name this action set alarm off. Add an expression. First variable is going to be fan image dot visible with a value of false. Add another expression. This is going to be PWM output dot value with a value of 0. Next, add another logic builder and name it isAlarm. And then add a logical action. Make the first end parentheses, and then the next thermistor input dot value is going to be greater than or equal to alarm set point, end the parentheses, make a beginning parentheses, and make the element property fan speed adjust text dot text is not equal to off. and then end the parentheses. Select OK. Make the action for this action set alarm high. Make the default action set alarm off. Add a property trigger. Make the element for this property trigger Thermistor input.value. And then make sure there's 3 actions. Make the first Thermistor action, the second is alarm, and make the third is temp in range. Add a math builder. Add 3 values. Make the first variable alarm set point is minus and then 1. Name this decrease set point calc. Add an action set rule. Name this decrease set point logic. Add 3 expressions. Make the first alarm set point with a value of decrease set point calc and make it a float value. Make the second last set point value with a value of alarm set point, and make the third have an element of set point text dot text with a value of alarm set point. Add a button. Name this button decrease set point. Make the visual element decrease set point image, and on clicked, it should perform decrease set point logic. Next, add another math builder and add 3 expressions. Make the first alarm set point, and this time do plus and then 1. Name this math builder increase set point calc. Next, add an action set rule. Name this increase set point logic. Add 3 expressions. Make the first alarm set point. Make the value for that increase set point calc with a float value. Next, make it the project variable alarm set point value with a value of alarm set point. Next, make the third variable set point text dot text with a value of alarm set point. Next, add a button. Make this increase set point image, and on clicked, it should perform increase set point logic. Add a logic builder. Name it should increase logic. Add 3 values. Make the first alarm set point is less than, and make this one 95. The action for this should be increase set point logic. Add a logic builder. Name it should decrease logic. Add an expression. Add 3 expressions again. Make it alarm set point is greater than 75. Make the action for this decrease set point logic. Add an action set rule. Name this set fan on. This time, add 9 expressions. Make the first variable text box 1 with the property of visible. And make this false. Next should be text box 2.visible. And this should also be false. Make the third set point text dot visible and make this false. The fourth should be increase set point image dot visible with again a value of false. Make the fifth decrease set point image dot visible with the property of false. Next should be fan speed adjust text, and this time should be text, and this should be a value of on. Next, make it PWM output dot value and make this have a value of 255. Next, do fan image dot visible and have it have a value of true. Then for the ninth, make it alarm set point with a value of 0. Add another action set rule. Name it set fan off. And then add 9 expressions again. Make the first text box 1 with the property of visible. And make the value false. Next should be text box 2 dot visible. And again should have a value of false. The third should be set point text dot visible with a value of false. The fourth should be increase set point image dot visible and should be have a value of false. Next should be decrease set point image with a property of visible, and the value should be false. Sixth should be fan speed adjust text dot text with a value of off. Seventh should be PWM output dot value, and it should have a value of 0. Eighth should be fan image dot visible should be equal to false. And then ninth should be alarm set point with a value of 100. Add another action set rule. Name this set fan auto. This time add 10 expressions. Make the first variable text box 1 with the property of visible, and this time make it true. Again, make the second text box 2 dot visible with the property of true. Third should be set point text dot visible is equal to true. The fourth should be increase set point image dot visible is equal to true. The fifth should be decrease set point image with the property of visible and make the value true. The sixth should be fan speed adjust text dot text with a value of auto. Seventh should be PWM output with a property of value. Its corresponding value should be 0. Eighth should be fan image dot visible is equal to false. 9th should be alarm set point with a value of last set point value. And 10th, finally, should be set point text dot text with a value of alarm set point. Next, add a timer. Make the interval 500 and the repeat behavior should be 1. The action element for this timer should be set fan off. Add a logic builder. Name it fan speed select and add 3 actions. For the first, make it have 3 values. The first value should be fan speed adjust text dot text is equal to, and make the next one auto. Select OK. Make the action for this set fan off. Make the next have 3 values again and make it fan speed adjust text dot text and this should be again equal to off. Make its corresponding action set fan on. The third should be again fan speed adjust text dot text and this should be equal to, and it should be on. But this time it should be the 3 equal sign. And make its corresponding action set fan auto. Add a button. Name it fan speed toggle. The visual element for this button will be fan speed adjust text, and on clicked, it should perform fan speed select. This project is complete. If you preview it in Emulator, you can toggle the temperature, and then when you select the off button, it turns on the fan, and if you select it again, it has auto, and you can adjust the set point for when the fan comes on. Thank you for viewing this PanelPilot ACE tutorial, and I hope to see you in the next video.